Hello friends, in this video I will show you how you have to fill Form 10E for claiming relief under Section 89 for people who have received salary arrears. So now the form filling process has been made very simple in a IT filing portal, but the calculation procedure for this uh, is the tough one. So in this video I will show you what is the procedure and how to calculate the 10E value so that you can fill it in IT filing portal. So once we have logged into the portal, go to the file and select income tax forms. After selecting income tax forms, go to file income tax forms. Here you can see three options. So for filing 10E, go to the second option, person without business or professional income. So here you can find the form 10E and then click on file now. So once you have clicked on the file now, there it will show you your PAN number and the type of filing, and it will ask you to select the assessment year. Select the current assessment year, which is 21 to 22 in this case, and click on continue. Here they are showing what is this section for. After reading it, click on let's get started. So once you click on it, here it will show you some few more options. Right now, this is for persons who have received salary arrears. So the applicable option is the first one, arrears salary or family pension. Click on it and click on continue. So in the next screen, you have to enter three values. Actually, it's not three values, it's three tabs. One for personal information, and the second for filling the arrear data, and for verification. So click on the personal information. Here you just need to cross check whether all the details are correct. If it is not correct, you can click on my profile section and update the same and come back here again. So once you check that and checked and found out everything matches, click on save. So you can see a completed a green tick here. So now go to next tab, which is arrears salary or family pension. So here it will ask you to enter many details. So let's start from the first one. So here they are asking to enter total taxable income. In bracket they have mentioned excluding salary or family pension are received in arrear. So but here what you have to enter is you have to include the arrear that you have received in the current financial year. So you should exclude the arrear what you have received in earlier financial year, but the year for which you are filing, which is in my case 20 to 21, for that period you have to enter the arrear amount also. So where to get this value? You would have got your form 16 part B. In that you can find the value there. Suppose if you have made any investment later on period, that would not have been reflected in your form 16. So if that is the case, you have to calculate it manually and find out what is your current taxable income and the final amount just before the calculation of tax. What amount you have got there, that you have to enter here, which means all the income that you have received minus all the deductions what you are eligible, including the investment exceptions and donations and everything. After deducting all that, what is your taxable income just before calculating your tax, that figure you have to enter here. So let's say I'm entering some value here, like okay. So the remaining field will be auto populated, but you need not worry about it now. Now you can find here table A and add details here. Click on add details and it will ask you to select the year. Previous year means the year before which, the financial year for which you have received the arrear. So that would be 19 to 20. Click on it and fill the total income of that relevant year. How to get this data? You would have filed your previous year IT return and you would have received an acknowledgement copy ITR file. So that you can find the total income. So you have to enter that value here. So supposing I will enter it as, and then here you have to fill what amount you have received as arrear in that year. So basically what we are doing is, in the previous year what was your salary, and including this arrear what should have been your salary, and for that salary what is the tax you should have paid. But here you have to mention what tax you have actually paid. So let us treat as 0, which means you have not paid any tax for the previous year. So from here you can make out that you are in liability of paying 17,662 as tax previous year if you had received this as arrear in that year. So uh, so this is the case now. Here it is asking you to enter the tax calculator as per taxpayer, which is, this is the one which we have calculated, which the system has done for us. So you can directly enter that amount here. So after entering all the value, click on add. Now repeat the same for the previous years, 18 to 19. So this is my actual income, and this is the arrear what I have received, and this is the tax that I have paid that year. But this is the tax which I should have paid. So enter this value here again. Click on add. Similarly, add for the next year also, which is 1718. So I have entered all the values. Now what it shows here is I am eligible for a relief of 5,699 under section 89. So go to top. Here the values would have changed automatically. So this is the actual income what I have received for the current year, and this is the total arrear what I have received in the previous years. So including all that, this is my total income including the arrear, and for this income, this is the tax which I should have paid. But as per system calculation, this is the amount that has been paid. A high amount of tax which has come for this year. The reason for that is entire thing has come as arrear in this current year. But if it had come in earlier years, our tax liability or burden would have been reduced. So calculating that, this is the liability this is the tax which I should have paid, but with this year we have paid this much more, so difference of that two will be this one. So this is the relief what I am getting. So after clicking all the data, click on save and then go to verification tab, click on the checkbox, click on save, and you can find all the three options here. Then click on preview. After clicking on preview, you can find all the data what you have entered. And in the next step, you just need to e-verify the data, which you can find it in my already uploaded old videos, how to e-verify your forms. So just like how you would e-verify your IT filing, that similar way you can e-verify the forms, IT forms also. So hope this video would have helped you in clarifying some of your doubts, and thank you for watching.